Was this the most dazzling wedding of the decade, or the priciest publicity stunt ever staged? On June 27, 2025, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and helicopter pilot turned media star Lauren Sanchez shut down Venice's Grand Canal for a 4-day celebration that fused Renaissance romance with 21st century excess. Water taxis jammed the lagoon, paparazzi flashes lit centuries-old marble, and social feeds pinged with every dress, reveal, and guest list leak. Yet amid the shimmer, critics wondered, was it a genuine vow of eternal love, a strategic rebrand for a tech titan, or both? To understand why the world can't look away, we first have to rewind to the garage where Amazon began. In 1994, a lanky Princeton graduate named Jeff Bezos quit Wall Street, drove cross-country with then-wife Mackenzie Scott, and scribbled his first business plan in the back seat of a '92 Chevy. Their startup, an online bookstore, was coded on a door-turned desktop in a Seattle rental and funded by family loans and takeout pizza. For 2 decades, the couple raised 4 children out of the spotlight while Amazon morphed from humble e-commerce experiment to planet-spanning marketplace. Bezos' public image stayed quiet genius. Khakis, bulk store sneakers, no red carpets. But astronomical wealth invites microscopic scrutiny, and the shy innovator soon collided with the tabloid age. Everything changed when the National Enquirer splashed Bezos' intimate text with former news anchor Lauren Sanchez across its cover. The messages, allegedly sold by Sanchez's brother for $200,000, triggered a media firestorm. Amazon's stock dipped, meme makers framed Mackenzie's understated elegance against Lauren's high-gloss glamour, and late-night hosts christened the saga the Love Drone. Corporate boards whispered about reputational damage, while Bezos accused rival tabloids of blackmail. Overnight, the narrative flipped. The monkish CEO had traded his longtime partner for Hollywood dazzle, and the internet couldn't get enough. Lauren Elaine Sanchez grew up in an El Paso trucking family, fighting dyslexia with the same grit that later landed her on morning show sofas. By 23, she was reading headlines on LA's Channel 13, soon cameoing in blockbusters like Fight Club and The Day After Tomorrow. She married celebrity agent Patrick Whitesell, had 3 children, earned a helicopter pilot license, and launched an aerial filming company that shot Hollywood car chases from 2,000 feet. Admirers praise her resilience. Detractors dismiss her as ambition in stilettos, citing an ever-evolving jawline and rumors of multiple procedures. Love her or loathe her, she understands the lens and how to own a headline. While Lauren polished her on-camera presence, Bezos underwent a metamorphosis of his own. Out went pleated chinos. In came tailored suede jackets, mirrored aviators, and biceps sculpted by Dawn workouts with celebrity trainers. Magazine covers framed him in jewel-toned velvet, cowboy hats, and space-age jumpsuits. Friends said rocket launches and philanthropy energized him. Cynics called it a textbook midlife crisis. Whatever the motive, the image shift was deliberate, setting the stage for a proposal only a space-obsessed magnate could script. Bezos chose the 417-foot super yacht Koru, a Maori word for new beginnings. Anchored off Majorca, he produced a diamond so large that jewelers debated its carat count by zooming into paparazzi footage. Lauren's Instagram caption, simply "forever," spiked to 1 million likes in an hour. Not to be outdone by her own engagement, she threw a Paris bachelorette featuring a Dior salon takeover, midnight champagne on a Seine houseboat, and a secret concert beneath the Eiffel Tower. Each post was engineered suspense. If the pre-party looked like this, what would the wedding deliver? Bezos rented the Amman Canal Grande and the Gritty Palace, installing blackout curtains so drones couldn't peek into the courtyards. 200 A-listers, Oprah, the Clooneys, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kim Kardashian, Rihanna, and Queen Rania of Jordan, arrived via lacquered mahogany water taxis. Custom embroidered welcome boxes held Murano glass keepsakes, hand-rolled Venetian truffles, and personal QR codes for biometric security gates. By night, candlelit dinners drowned St. Mark's Basilica in violin sonatas. By dawn, staff reset tables for fashion house brunches. Local media dubbed it a floating Met Gala. Beyond the velvet ropes, activists inflated 20-foot crocodiles to blockade the canals, chanting about climate change and wealth disparity. Signs read, "Prime Shame," and "Earth can't fit in your cargo hold." Greenpeace unfurled banners from Rialto Bridge, accusing super yachts of spewing as much CO2 in a weekend as some towns in a year. Bezos responded with a $2 million donation to preserve the Venetian lagoon, and insisted all guest transport ran on biofuel. Critics called the gesture a drop in a rising ocean. Supporters argued the event funneled millions into local wages and tourism. The vows unfolded on the island of San Giorgio Maggiore, beneath a canopy of 30,000 orchids. Lauren walked down a mirrored aisle in a custom Dolce and Gabbana lace gown inspired by Sophia Loren's houseboat, its 15-foot train carried by her 2 sons. Mid-reception, she changed into a Rita Hayworth-esque corset dress, then danced past midnight in an Oscar de la Renta mini stitched with 175,000 hand-placed crystals. Behind the romance, lawyers quietly celebrated a prenup, rumored to protect not only Amazon shares, but also Blue Origin equity and future Mars colony revenue. Even fairy tales, it seems, need footnotes. When the last firework traced a silver arc over the lagoon, TikTokers posted side-by-side edits. Jeff and Lauren on yacht decks versus Venice's flooded alleys during Aqua Alta season. Comment wars erupted, some praising the couple's literacy scholarships and climate grants, others condemning glitter-washed capitalism. Analysts noted that Amazon's stock actually inched upward the following week, buoyed by a surge in Prime Day anticipation. Bloggers compared the spectacle to the 2024 Ambani wedding in India. Podcasters dissected whether billionaire unions now double as brand activations. One influencer quipped, "If The Great Gatsby got fiber optic Wi-Fi, this would be the reboot." Inside the candlelit reception, power brokers mixed like universes in a crossover episode. Oprah and Queen Rania shared a table discussing girls' education. Leonardo DiCaprio dodged cameras until Bezos jokingly offered him a Blue Origin ticket if he keeps the guest list confidential. Rihanna arrived fashionably late in liquid metal couture, sparking a meme. When the Met Gala comes to your ex's yacht. Even Bill Gates cracked a joke about installing a flood-resistant Kindle stand in the Basilica. Each cameo became a mini viral moment, extending the wedding's reach beyond finance pages into pop culture heaven. While the gowns screamed old-world glamour, backstage ran on bleeding-edge tech. Security drones patrolled invisible geofences, their AI trained to identify paparazzi by lens length. Guests' invites contained NFC chips that unlocked custom VR tours of 16th century Venice, narrated by Bezos' own Alexa voice clone. The dessert course? 3D printed sugar sculptures shaped like Blue Origin rockets, filled with nitrogen-chilled tiramisu spheres. Even the fireworks were coded to spell the couple's initials using biodegradable particles, proof that when a space mogul marries a media maestro, the phrase, "something old, something new," hits warp speed. When gondoliers resumed their dawn routes, rose petals clung to ripples beside discarded confetti, and Venice slid back into its 1,600-year rhythm. Yet the wedding's echo refuses to fade, forcing us to weigh spectacle against sincerity. Perhaps Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez authored a once-in-a-lifetime romance. Perhaps they orchestrated a masterclass in narrative control. Most likely, they achieved both. Because in 2025, influence is tallied not merely in dollars, but in how long you keep the global scroll wheel turning. So what's your verdict? Fairy tale fulfillment or diamond-encrusted distraction? Drop your thoughts below. The story isn't over until the comment section decides how history remembers this glittering chapter.